of all, thank you so much for coming by and taking a little break from cops and robbers and shooting bad guys. NCIS Los Angeles is one of those shows that I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like it. There's action, there's heart, it's funny, the characters are compelling, and the heroes win.
That's really well said, and I can't argue with that. I think that that's the formula that they've found. To have characters that you're emotionally invested in, to have storylines that are good and exciting with rising action, to have relationships in these characters, and to have the comedic elements that we have. That's what you want to do. You want to be entertained for an hour. I think that's what this show does really well.
You don't have an appreciation for vintage animation.
And if by that you mean I don't like old cartoons, no, I don't.
First off, the word cartoon is demeaning to the art form, and secondly, cartoons are cool.
Oh yeah, you think they're cool?
Yeah, I think they're rad.
How rad do you think they are,
I think
Shaggy?
they're awesome possum.
How awesome possum?
What is this? This? Oh, don't worry about this. It's just adorable partner banter. You're gonna come to love this.
And thank God none of the bad guys can aim for anything. Like, they're worse than stormtroopers. Like, they can't hit a wall.
But you know what's true is that no one can. I mean, it's really hard. Like, the thing that's not, that part's believable. The part that's not believable is how good of a shot we are. You know what I mean?
You guys just pick them off.
It's just like one shot and we're at, 75 yards with a 9mm SIG 229 and you're like, yeah, we got him. That's really hard to do, especially in motion.
The guy's got like a machine gun and you're like, but I have this pebble.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this happen.
Yeah, we'll David and Goliath that all day long through Act 3. We'll get it done.
Little mousey took the cheese. Put your weapon on the floor.
Okay, I'm LAPD working on a federal investigation.
I know who you are. As far as I'm concerned, you're a thief breaking into my house, which means I got the right to shoot you.
Okay, but if you shoot me in the back, that's murder.
Turn around.
Why would I do that?
Hey, where are you going? Cut it.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just
Quit
saying,
moving.
Don't shoot me in the back, because that's murder. You don't want to do that.
What in the world is wrong with you?
Well, that is the eternal question, isn't it?
Lindsay and Deeks, is there a more fun relationship on television? I really don't think there is.
I don't know. For that kind of format, I don't think there is.
I mean, I've warned my fiance that if I could marry those two fictional characters in a polyamorous relationship, he's out. Like, I'm going to marry Kenzie and Deeks instead.
Yeah, they're really fun characters, and it's. You can see it too, because I love Danny. She's amazing. She's one of my favorite people, and she's so good on the show. But we have so much fun working together, and that comes across. And one of my philosophies about any type of entertainment is if you're having fun doing it, people are going to have fun watching it.
Whoa. Whoa. I could have just picked the lock.
Yeah, and missed this opportunity to impress you?
You are part orangutan.
You're looking at my butt, aren't you? Damn right, you're looking at my butt.
Actually, I was spotting you in case you fell, but for that, now I'm not.
It's all right. Just looking at your butt. I don't blame her. It's a good butt.
And this season's been really interesting too, and we've got a bunch of really interesting episodes coming up, because it's the first time that I can remember in which so much of these relationships, they tease it out forever. It's the if they, will they, won't they thing. And they pulled the trigger, like, over the Christmas holiday. Like, that Christmas episode, they're like, we're doing this, it's all in. And so now it's trying to figure out kind of how to navigate that, which is really fun, and has been some really kind of rewarding and difficult, in the best way possible, scenes that we've shot so far.
I want to be bold. Deeks? But I want to be bold with you.
So no more games then?
No more games.
Chips on the table?
All in.
All in.
Tonight?
Tomorrow.
And the day after.
I also look forward to every new season when they change the intro and that big action shot at the beginning changes. I think right now it's the one where it looks like you're jumping out of a ball of flame, but it doesn't look like it's CGI'd flame.
It's not. That's real. That's
Do you
the
jump
biggest...
through flames?
I don't. That's where my brother did that stunt, and it's the most amount of actual practical is what they call them. It was the most amount of practical explosives that they've used on television up to that point or something. They blew up the whole building, and then he stutter stepped, and she got ahead of him. So you'll see her, she goes under the flame. He gets wrapped in it, and he had fire gel all over his body, but when he jumped, his shirt came up, and he didn't have fire gel on his back, It was the last episode of that season, and it just singed his back to the point where we went to a surf vacation to Costa Rica right afterwards, and he had just a strip of like 2nd-degree burns on his back.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was not me. That was my brother.
Not to be insensitive, it was worth it, because that is a hell of a shot.
No, he agrees. That thing was 6 feet high anyway. Instead of just going off it, he jumped up, got burned by fire, and then fell to the ground. How do you plant your landing when it's just a fireball around you?